Well, our reporter James Shaw joins me on the line from Edinburgh shortly. But first of all, we're going to talk to Jack Valero from Catholic Voices. It is a media group that represents many ordinary Catholics in the UK. Jack Valero, thank you for coming into the studio. How surprised, how upset are you by these latest revelations?
Well, it's very sad. Of course, we've had a week to reflect on it. Now, he has admitted that there was something. We still don't know the exact nature of the allegations, but we know something was wrong, and that's not good, and it's very sad for us Catholics. On the other hand, I think he has done the right thing to not just resign as he did on Monday, but to withdraw from public life, not to take on any more public functions, and to withdraw, to pray and reflect, and hopefully there will be closure for the people. We don't know what actually happened, but obviously they need to be looked after as well, and that's also important. But it's between them.
Because we had somebody on the programme earlier was not quite suggesting that these people, shouldn't have said what they said, but he said they should have stand up and be counted. They should be named, the people who are accusing him.
Well, I was surprised of the second article in the Observer this morning, and also hiding behind the cloak of anonymity. But then on the other hand, he has now admitted that something went wrong. So perhaps it's better to leave it to them. And the fact is he's withdrawing, and he may be in touch. He said he didn't know the exact nature of the allegations at first. Now he has probably had contact. So that's good, I think the end result is good.
How damaging do you think this is for the Catholic Church? Well,
of course, it's not very good. But on the other hand, we've always had difficulties and controversies in the Church ever since the beginning, since our founder was betrayed by one of his followers. I mean, it's been like this. And people, we have very high standards in the Church. Priests take a promise of celibacy, and sometimes they're weak and they break it, and that's not very good. Of course, we understand them because we understand that we're all weak. On the other hand,
and in fact, the Cardinal hinted at it last week, didn't he, when he said some priests do struggle to cope with celibacy.
Yes, I think that people who have made a commitment to celibacy do have this struggle, but it's a great gift to the Catholic Church, this.
Well, celibacy is a great gift.
Celibacy is a great gift to the Catholic Church. Celibacy in the priesthood, because it allows priests to love many people very intensely instead of being tied down to one. It allows them the availability to go anywhere. You have priests in the most remote village in Africa looking after AIDS victims, and not having to be worried about a wife and family, and being there 24/7. You look at the cardinals about to elect the Pope now, the 115 cardinals going into a room, and they will elect a man who will be given this job 24/7. He needs to be completely available. It's really not compatible with having a family. And in many ways, the priesthood, celibacy in the priesthood, has given us lots of very good things in the Church over the ages, but at the same time, it's challenging.
Jack Valero from Catholic Voices, many thanks.
Thank you.